it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Üllar Jaakso from Greenergy Data Centers, a company dedicated to developing a network of green data centers in Central and Eastern European countries. Üllar, it is my pleasure to have you here. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm really excited to be today here because today is a day when we are launching our concept of Greenergy Data Centers. Greenergy Data Centers stands for an important message. Data is the new green. What do we mean by that? Data is the most powerful tool to enable innovation for sustainable green future. Whether we are optimizing our energy consumption or traffic roads, or we are managing our goods and deliveries on the last mile, every aspect of life we actually need to analyze based on data. Those data will enable us to find efficiencies and will enable us to be more suitable for daily needs. But at the same time, data is already today the most critical data asset to be managed for our daily stability. Here in Estonia, known as a digital nation country, we know how critical it is to have digital infrastructure up and running. If you are out of your ID card, if you don't be supported by the services on the banks or the medical facilities, then you definitely will be in trouble. You may not even find your food, as we say. Data is booming while consuming more and more energy. Data is used to optimize our lives, but at the same time it's growing and consuming the nature back. And in that sense, green data centers focused on energy efficiency is an absolute must for a sustainable future. And that brings us to our promise to our customers and to our mission. We make your data green. This is based on the value proposition, what we would like to offer in all our activity markets. First of all, it's efficient power utilization. We make sure that the latest technologies and innovations our engineers are designed and implemented into the facilities, what will make the energy consumed as little as needed. Also, the access to the green energy. More and more customers and more governments are looking to achieve the high goals of European Union for the Green Deal and for the sustainability. And we make sure that access to our data facilities has also access to the renewable energies. Data must be safe, and we are going to build high-level performing data centers, 3 level, to make sure that the data of the daily life is protected. Also, a good connectivity is a must, that all the cloud providers or service providers or the government agencies will have the freedom to choose between the best connectivity providers on the market. And last but not least is those data centers we will build for engineers. The engineers who are going to have their daily work and life in these facilities to make sure that they feel themselves there on a professional and well-served environment. Value proposition, with the numbers, we are putting our targets really high. Our power utilization efficiency, we are aiming 1.2 or lower. This is one of the highest standards of current practices on the market. We make sure that our customers, if they need, they will have 100% renewable energy for their data center needs. Tier 3 level was already mentioned by me, but also the large number of the fiber connections. And value-added services to the engineers, whether they are tools, whether they are warehouses, technical rooms, testing rooms, meeting rooms, all those additional services will be also provided of those. Company Greenergy Data Centers was founded this year. It's a greenfield project. It's a greenfield business. And the investment fund, the 3Cs Initiative Investment Fund, has agreed to join us to implement our vision. 3C Initiative Investment Fund is a dedicated fund for the CE region for those 3Cs countries to make sure that the investments for the digital infrastructure and energy are made to get back from the legacy systems to the better sustainable infrastructure solutions. Our target market is all 12 countries of the 3Cs region, and we're going to offer service to the local and global customers. Everyone who needs to be in the region and the protected environment with the efficient energy use is a potential customer of the Greenergy Data Centers. And we're going to focus on the co-location services. We are not cloud provider, but we are the co-location data center provider for the cloud and internet service providers. Our first data center will be opened in the spring 2021. Just yesterday, we finalized the acquisition of the MCF Group Estonia, the company who has started the project near Tallinn with the capacity up to 20 megawatts and with the floor space 14,500 square meters. This is the first in kind modular structure and purpose-built facility for data center in the Baltic region, and it definitely is going to make a change on the market. This company is service focused on the Baltic countries, and the Chief Development Officer of the Greenergy Data Center, Gert Evert, has led the talented team of the engineers who have started this project, what is very soon to be open already. Our promise is we make our data green, and we keep to this promise, and looking forward to partner with all the concerned data users in this region to make this together. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much, Üllar. That was super interesting, especially for myself, as I work as head of sustainability in one pan-European company. And for me, it's absolutely crucial to hear that companies are prioritizing this. I also realized I pronounced it wrongly before. I said green energy, but it's Greenergy, right? Yes. Okay.